Welcome to Uncle Uber Podcast Episode 2. I am your humble host. My name is Ahmed Mustafa Ahad, and today we will be talking to a Hispanic family about what it's like in Mexico. First, take a look at beautiful downtown San Diego, because in this podcast, I will be showing you videos of all parts of San Diego. This is literally me taking an exit off the freeway and taking a long 5-minute video all the way to San Diego International Airport. But enough about this beautiful city. Let's begin the podcast. I will be quiet and let you enjoy it because I'm about to pick up my customer right about now.
CBX.
CBX?
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Got it. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good vacation.
Yep.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Looks like two families.
Yeah. One large family. Extra large family.
Excellent, actually.
The airport became normal? Or not yet?
There's a lot of construction, Christmas traffic, people coming back.
And because of the storm, no? The winter storm last week.
Storm did a number on the airport, yeah. A lot of cancellations.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's still raining. It's been raining. This is the longest I've seen it rain in San Diego.
The longest?
Yeah, like it's rained for almost 4 or 5 days. And it hasn't rained like that in a while.
It's weird. At our home, it's completely normal.
Is it sunny?
Rainy.
No, it's
Or
raining.
where's home for you guys?
Veracruz, at the Gulf of
Gulf
Mexico.
of Mexico.
Okay, so I know where Mexico City is, or I know where Guadalajara is.
We are like
Left, bottom, right,
southeast from Mexico City.
southeast.
Yep.
So south and east is that way.
The Gulf.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
Gulf, okay. So before Cancun.
Yes.
Yes.
Got it.
Cancun is, let's,
It's the bottom of Mexico.
uh-huh.
Way
Last
before Cancun.
last frontier.
Oh, so Cancun is the bottom east.
Yep. The bottom is where actually.
Because it is like this.
It's just above. Oh, it goes up. It's just
Uh-huh.
above Guatemala, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cancun
Es
is-
behind, ¿no? Behind Guatemala.
No, Cancun is up Guatemala.
Entonces, ¿qué está junto a Guatemala?
Chiapas.
Chiapas.
There's another state in Mexico called Chiapas that is like next to Guatemala,
Uh huh.
and we are kinda near of
Got it.
Chiapas, kinda, but
How's
not
your
very near.
situation? You guys can drive at night on the freeway yet, or no?
Not really,
It's still dangerous.
Yeah.
but all over the country.
They say basically at night not to drive on the freeway. Don't go out at night.
No,
But-
don't go out. It depends where you go. If you go to places that restaurants and all those things, even the disco or
Mhm.
whatever, it depends on the kind of disco. If it is like let's say a common disco, okay, but usually it's kind of
It depends on
Like, how do you know if it's safe? How do you know whether you should go
kind of
out?
the vibe that it gives to you. You know, you kind of feel it like.
Like the people
Sometimes
there.
there's tension. Yes,
Yeah.
you can. Sometimes when I
You
go to
feel
disco,
it.
you
Yeah.
kind of feel the.
Okay, okay.
Other
You're using your
people's-
and
intuition.
Yeah.
you used to ask,
Ah,
No.
okay, okay.
where are we going today, or where did you go,
Mm.
or something like that. Have you gone to this place? No, don't go there.
Oh, got it. You
Mhm.
ask, people know where to
Yes,
go, then
yes.
you feel it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because I grew up in Pakistan.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so it was, but I was young. I was 9, 10.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, my mom would always grab me
Uh-huh.
anywhere in the store, and she's like, you don't want to get kidnapped. And then they would bargain with everybody. I remember, like, for pennies, like, no, lower price. And so it was interesting. And when I've been to Mexico and Guatemala, I've seen similar, because, you know, we look the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have large families.
Yes, very large family. But it's a kind of, the mom also is preoccupied of the security of the children. And where are you going? Who are you staying?
Always, yeah.
And with and
Where you going with.
everything. But
It also depends of the state. There are states that are very safe. For example,
small
heard of?
states.
Mm.
The cities, you used to know the people where you are. No,
Mhm.
there it is not that big.
What about
cities.
like, do you have small towns where you can live away from the city where it's safer?
It depends.
It also depends. Like,
Because you got gorillas, right?
Because, for example, in La Sierra, those mountains that are, ¿cómo se dice? Muy, where you can get
Remotas, remote?
hide, where you can
Yeah.
get hide.
they're kind of remote,
The-
so
Not that good people is
Got
hidden
it,
there.
got it. Same here.
No?
yeah.
So
Here too, yeah.
you shouldn't go there.
Got
no?
it.
And okay, Guerrero, where Acapulco is. Have you heard about Acapulco? It's very common in the Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
It is surrounded by la Sierra Caliente.
it's called like zona caliente.
Zona Caliente.
It's like a gang?
It's
No,
Cartel.
it's this
like-
the zone of that region of the country. It's
Oh.
very unsafe because it's where all the cartels like party.
Oh, got it. That's like
Carteles
a
and all
headquarters.
those
Got it.
places where the people can get hide.
They are fighting for they call it La Plaza. So La Plaza, it's called the place where they control.
Oh my god, is that they control places?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
No,
Yes.
What about the government?
And the
police?
people know well. They make ¿cómo se dice?
Bribery.
No, they kind of
Negotiations, a kind of you don't get
below
here.
below
you
below
get
the
benefit.
table negotiations.
Got it.
You know.
You,
It's
It's
very
corrupt.
tough.
It's corrupt, like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as bad as here, because here it's not obvious.
no, there is more obvious, okay, but it has been always, you know.
Yeah.
So if they have good relations with the government, there will be no problems.
Mm.
If they don't, there will be
Cooperate.
problems and kidnapping and all those kinds
Oh,
of.
God.
It's
when
been like
it's when the violence comes in.
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's kind of been like a snowball problem. It has been getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Man.
Oh, so it's getting worse.
Well, the control of the cartel is getting bigger, so
So you can't control it. If the cartel's getting bigger, and then the violence is
And
exponential.
between cartels, there are problems. So this is my place. You can get here, and they get there. So they start to fight, and there is a lot
So
of
how many-
insecurity, and
So how many different cartels are there?
a
Like 10?
lot of cartels.
maybe we don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay, it's too many.
There are so many, and they say that they got the leader, but there's the other leader
The sons of the leaders. So it's
or the new
Someone else.
leader.
kind
No?
of monarchy. It's kind of monarchy.
It's
But
all drug related.
So, yeah, the majority of it is drug related. I think everything is.
So it's their lifestyle. Like they're born.
yes,
they're born
there's a
into it.
lifestyle
Yeah.
in some places, no? In Guerrero, Guadalajara,
Jalisco.
bueno, Jalisco, I mean, Jalisco is the state,
Durango is another
Durango,
stuff.
the north.
Have you heard of Sinaloa?
Sinaloa, Cartel de
and,
Sinaloa
was
is
it Paco? No.
Chapo.
Chapo.
Chapo Guzman.
Was it Chapo?
The Chapo is here at the jail.
Oh yeah.
Joaquin Guzman. He was the head of Cartel de
Yeah, one of the
Jalisco.
cartels. Yeah.
No, Cartel de Sinaloa.
One of the most
Oh.
important.
Yeah.
Sinaloa, the one you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, Sinaloa.
That area where they have their own plaza.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's
Each one has its owns a place or
controls.
controls a
Like a
place.
territory. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Veracruz
Our state.
doesn't have this problem yet.
Mm.
No? Our state. And El DF, it's that big that you don't even know who's there because they are hidden.
It's tough. But
You
there are
have
also
to-
states that are very, very safe. For
So-
example, have you heard of Yucatan?
Yucatan, yeah.
Yeah, that state's very safe.
But they say that the DEA
DEA.
has, bueno, there's a U.S. embassy office over there,
Mhm.
and they control. Bueno, they have an office from the DEA, so I think they don't, no se atreven. They don't dare to be there. So it's a safe place.
Got it. And DEA's American office?
Yes, of
Okay.
course, yes. Drugs and
Got it.
okay.
Yeah, got it. So when people from here go there, they have an office there, so it's easy
yes,
for them
they
to...
can control even from out of the country, no?
Yeah, it's, a lot of it's because of wealth, right? There's poverty, so people use drugs, and they've been doing it, so there's money coming in, and then...
It's an easy way to get money
Yeah.
because Mexicans love to work, and they love to work. That they come here to work to make what American people doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
But it's an easy way to have money. So
You know, a lot of Uber drivers are Hispanic, I see it.
Yeah.
And even when I drop you a CBX, they all speak Spanish, they all hang out in the
yes,
corner.
wherever you go, you can speak Spanish and they understand
My
everything.
dad always does the same. He goes to a place and he starts talking Spanish, so to see if someone can understand him. And there's always someone that's gonna say, and they speak.
I'm learning a little bit. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Feliz
Gracias.
Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz
Feliz año.
Me llamo Ahmed.
Ajá.
Nice pronunciation.
In Pakistan, they speak French? No.
No, we speak Urdu. Like, I'll tell you what it sounds like. In Urdu, it sounds, I'll say what my name is. Mera naam hai Ahmed Mustafa Ahad. So
Mustafa is.
my middle
Everybody
name.
has. It's common. Mustafa.
Mustafa is a common name, yeah.
Yeah.
Ahmed Mustafa is common, and then Muhammad is common.
And Muhammad also,
Yeah.
yes. Well,
But you know, a lot of Hispanic people have Muslim names. I've seen Omar, Fatima, and they're
Omar.
Hispanic. I'm like,
yes.
I'm like,
it's
you don't
very
look like an Omar. He's like, yeah, you know,
Uh-huh.
my family named me. I'm not Muslim, but I don't know. So it's cool.
Yeah, Omar is actually very common in Mexico.
Omar?
Yeah.
What's your name? Omar? Fatima, you said?
Fatima, like I picked up a lady the other day. Her daughter's name was Fatima.
Fatima, yes, but because of the Virgin, of
Yeah.
the Catholic.
Oh, so it's both. It's a
Yes,
great Catholic and a Muslim name.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I didn't know
But
that.
it's most, ours is most because of the
Catholic.
Virgin that appears in Portugal,
Which one is that?
Nuestra Señora de Fatima.
Fatima.
They take the name from the place that they appeared.
Mm.
So that's why it is common in Catholic people to have Fatima.
For example, in Mexico is the Virgen de Guadalupe. Have you heard of?
Yeah, Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
So Guadalupe is the
The
name.
nickname is Lupita, Lupe,
And Mary, right?
y Maria.
Mary, yeah.
Everybody
Mary,
has
Mary.
Maria del Carmen, Maria Isabel.
So most of Mexico, if they are religious, they're more Catholic.
Yeah,
Yes.
for most,
The
the
most
in
is
Mexico is
Catholic.
Are they still practicing, or it's 50-50?
Eh,
I don't think it's even 50. It's around 30-20%.
Okay, so they're hardly like here. People are Christian, Muslim, but
they don't
really
they
follow.
don't get
Yeah.
bored to go if they
They-
don't
I
mean,
go
you
to
go-
the church.
It's like fake. You go for a week
It's fake.
and then you come back. Yeah.
What happens in Mexico, I've seen and I've heard all over the world that you have to pay something to the
Church.
religion that you
Yeah.
Belong to.
belong to.
And here-
Mexico is absolutely
Not
free
existent.
Oh,
to pay or not to pay.
oh, that's good.
So, why, if they are Catholic, they are, if they used to go to the church, they can give, ¿cómo se dice? Charity at the mass, and
But it's not obligated.
No, but not.
Well,
If you
Catholic
have
Church has
1
a lot of
peso, you
money.
can give 1 peso. If you have 50
Yeah.
pesos, you can give 50 pesos, and it's well seen
Mm,
because it's
the way that
the attitude, no?
yeah.
You want to share what you have, and it's very common to see that the people that doesn't have that too much money, they are the most
Giving to the church.
Mm.
the more
The poor people give more.
Yeah.
yes,
Oh
it's
man.
very common.
Yeah. That's. You know, poor people are more religious too.
Of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
of course.
Same. Like for us at the mosque here, we had to pay 6% of our income.
6%.
6%, but I just gave whatever. I gave like $150 a month.
Yeah.
That was not 6%. I think 6% for me would have been $400 or $500. So some people give 11%, but here's the funny thing. They say if you give 11%, but you live a good life, you don't drink, you're not bad, you have good morals, then they bury you somewhere where you're guaranteed to go to heaven.
Oh my God.
But hold on, I don't believe that.
No.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But my mom pays 11%. She
Yeah.
thinks she's gonna go to heaven.
Just
She's
because
paying
of
for
that.
her treatment.
Yeah, it's funny. But here's the thing: they brainwash you to think that's true, and you believe it, and it's crazy.
What happens in Mexico, for example, there is a difference between Catholic and Christians. They are very similar,
Uh-huh.
but the Christians, you have to pay your toll. ¿Cómo se dice? Tu tarifa,
Charity,
your commission,
charity,
or
yeah,
whatever you want to say. Your charge, and that's the way that they think. The more that you give, the more bendiciones, ¿cómo se dice?
Blessings.
The
Oh,
blessings
blessings.
you will have.
Yeah.
Same
And
for
that's
us.
not true. That's not true.
No, it's definitely
I don't
not
think
true.
I
No.
don't think that way neither. No.
It's energy.
Of course.
If you give, you get.
Okay.
It's simple. Not if you give more, of course you're gonna get more back.
Okay. Yes.
But it's not 100%.
no.
You could lose.
Of course.
You do it in good faith, hoping to help someone.
I think in the long run, hopefully in good faith, yeah, it works out.
Good faith
Yeah.
is worth. Yeah.
But you have to work hard. You can't just give money and expect everything will be
No.
fine. You have to work. You have to
It
learn.
happens in Mexico
Mhm.
that the more you give to poor people, always the more they
want.
ask,
Yeah. They ask.
and they think that you
Yeah.
must give.
You're
them.
obligated, yeah.
You're obligated.
But see, it's not working.
And
So
no,
you,
of
so you
course
have to
not.
teach them to work and
Uh-huh.
fish, make
And
their own money.
you have to let them. You have to teach them
Teach
to
them.
fish,
Yeah.
and
They in Mexico happens that they give them the fish and they don't learn how to
I
catch
know. That's the hard part because their mom and okay, I'll tell you what happens. Their mom and dad worked hard and they don't have money, so it's called a victim mentality. When you have a victim mentality, even you get older, you don't know because your mom and dad were always need for money and they always begged, they always asked. So you just, it's hard because you have to take them. It's almost like you have to adopt them and teach them so their children are saved. Otherwise, every generation, it takes forever to change. Like my family was like that. We were farmers in Pakistan, and we came here and we struggled. We worked hard. Most of them are doing well. I'm still working on it, but most of the family is doing really well here. I kind of rebelled. I fought with them and I argued, so I'm the bad child. But you know, you live and you learn.
yes, of course.
Now I say sorry whenever I get a chance. I said, okay, I'm sorry, I messed up. Forgive me. You know.
Well, it's maybe sometimes it's hard to even you didn't notice that you hurt somebody, so
It's wrong to hurt anybody. I learned it's just wrong because you're not thinking about them and their feelings. You're only thinking about you, and that's selfish. And that
Very
was a hard
selfish.
lesson. Yeah. In life, the hardest thing is pause. How does it affect them? How do they feel? Not how do I feel. How will they feel? Oh, okay.
How
Now
does it-
treat them like yourself and don't do it. But it's hard to do.
Yes. Everybody has to keep working on it.
Yeah.
That's common.
Every day you work on it.
In Mexico, we used to have our grannies at home sometimes until they died, and it's hard to me to notice that here it's very common to get them to a
Old home.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what happens. Here, when children are 18, the parents kick them out and tell them to go learn. They don't take care of them. So when they get older, the
It's
kids
the same
are
thing.
kids are like, hey, go ahead, you sent me. Not make sure you saved your money and took care of yourself. It's selfish. It's wrong. There's some families now I've heard that the kids are staying a little bit longer and they're getting established. And they're not leaving.
Uh-huh.
They're staying at home. I think you need a balance.
Yes.
Don't force them. Stay in touch. And when you're older, if you have a relationship, your kids will take care of you. Like my mom lives with my sister, and I couldn't take care of her because it was difficult. My money was tight, and my wife and my mom didn't get along. But my sister takes care of my mom because she's single.
Yes. Also, it is common. The singles
Family.
stay at home with their parents.
I think you need families. You need communities.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But in Mexico, it is very common that the family. It's one of the things that I like most about our culture.
You're close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like once a week we all eat together.
Okay.
And for example, my grandparents, my uncles, my aunts,
Wow.
the ones that are present, that are there, that can't be there,
Uh-huh.
we all go there, and
Okay.
my cousins, we like chat,
Keep
we
in
look out for
touch.
each other.
So almost every week, every other week, you guys are mingling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every once we can. So for example, I don't study in the city that I live,
Uh-huh.
so I went to another city.
Uh-huh.
But whenever I can, I come home. I go see my grandparents, my grandma, my cousins.
Close-knit families.
Yeah.
Extended family.
Yeah.
For us, we're close, but we're more like once a month we hang out.
Yeah.
Not too much. I think once a month or once in 6 weeks we get together. And sometimes it's one family, then 6 weeks later it's another family. But once in 6 months or a year, we all get together.
It's hard to get
Yeah.
to keep organized that everybody has can be together at the same time.
People fight too much.
Yeah.
we argue, we fight. We're more, we love our family, but we fight and we argue. And, and that, I don't know, in our culture, that's not a good thing. But it's normal, like,
Yes.
it's just, we grew up talking like that. It's weird.
What the most important thing is to learn about each other, and
Yeah.
respect them, and
The good things,
understanding.
the
Every
good
day,
things you
yeah.
keep, the bad things you work on to get away from the bad things.
Yeah, we do good, we do bad, and then we learn. The key is to learn, from your mistakes, and then try not to do it again.
That's what my mother always says. She said, like, if you don't like something about me, then
Don't repeat it.
learn about it. Make sure that everything you do, don't do it.
Trust me, we're learning all our life, every day.
Every single day.
The people that stop learning, they go like this. They're done. People retire and they don't know what to do. They pass away.
They pass away.
The mind, it needs to be curious. Like this world, like think about this. Every day, you never would have experienced this kind of conversation. I never expected to have a conversation.
Yeah.
This is something unique. Every day, something new happens. So you gotta learn to enjoy it.
Yeah, of course.
Like I'm telling you right now. I have to be grateful every single day, every single moment.
Grace, yeah. Be grateful to God. Whoever your God is, be grateful.
Whoever it is.
And don't judge anybody. The biggest problem we have as humans is we judge people. Judging is, they have this, I don't have this, and they went on vacation and I couldn't go, or they're, like they got a dog, I don't have a dog. Whenever that thought comes up, you gotta learn to balance it. It's tough because we all have it.
I think it's natural.
Yeah, it's not
It's kind of a natural
from the human
feeling, attitude.
It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah. It's kind of I think that there's some things that are our most animal instincts.
There you go. You got it.
And that's one of them.
It's the ego, the inner child,
Yeah.
just automatically comes to protect you.
But we have to learn to control it, to minimize it.
Every day.
But it's tough, it's very tough.
Okay, so where do you think your ego is located in the body?
Where located?
If you could put it in a spot, like these are your hands. Heart is where your love is, right? Gut is where my anger and fear is. So where would you put the ego? I have a spot.
¿Qué es el ego?
El ego es, o sea, tu...
¿El ego?
El ego, sí.
Okay, the ego.
I think the head.
Yeah, you got it. It's the brain.
The head.
Brain, of
mind.
course, yeah.
That little voice talking behind you.
Yes.
Say-
Because it comes
say-
from right here.
And it's saying something. Saying something.
Yeah.
Right?
So you got to take it to the heart. That's the key. And then if you feel it in your gut, or if you feel it right here, like goosebumps, then it's a warning. Like you said, if you're at a club or you're at a disco and you get goosebumps and you get warning, and your butterflies in your stomach, that's time to leave.
Yeah.
I was sitting and I was meditating once, and my girlfriend had a glass of water and she was gonna throw it on me. I can't tell. I'm meditating. My eyes are closed. I'm gone. But at the last second, I just opened my eyes and I went like this, and then the water went like this. Now, how did that happen? Something in my body felt
Warned you.
danger, warned me. I opened my eyes. I saw someone coming at me. I went like this. So there's, even when your eyes are closed, your body's warning you. That's the intuition. It's incredible. See, animals have it. We as humans, we lose it because we start thinking with our mind.
Rationalize it.
But you have to work. I realize like we have a sixth sense, and it's a muscle, and you have to work on it, which means you got to turn your senses off and pray or meditate, exercise or music, dance, whatever you like. Learn to go in that state, and then learn to do it when you're upset or you're down. Then the fun begins.
I have it with basketball.
There you
Well,
go.
with sports.
Yeah.
Sports in general. I love doing sports.
But what happens in Mexico, it's very common with sports, that the weekend is when the people that works all the week goes to play football, basketball, and they get their
Precisely that you're saying, they do. They kind of
anger, and
Oh,
sometimes
they can
they
search to
play
liberate
that
it
it's
through the
cálmate,
sport.
calm down, what's happening, and
They get angry.
let's
yeah.
make
Yeah.
a fair play.
Yeah.
No, they
And football is popular, right? Soccer.
Yeah, soccer.
soccer
is
in Mexico. Yeah.
These rightful ladies. I think basketball should be.
What do women play?
with
Basketball.
volleyball? I think the most common is
Volleyball.
volleyball.
In Mexico, even
But
also
it's
football.
it's not that common. I think soccer is getting more popularity between
between men.
women.
Women?
Right now. Yeah.
It's getting.
But I don't think there's actually a sport that is kind of the stereotype of the
For women,
the
yeah.
Mexican.
Like here, women play softball, they play volleyball, they play basketball. Actually, they play almost everything.
Yeah.
Maybe because my kids play basketball and sometimes he played football. That's what I'm looking at women there. But they also play volleyball and was that so?
Yeah.
What about yoga?
Ah, they used to. No,
Yoga?
not really. It is like
Zumba.
no yoga como it's like a
Zumba.
tendence, like a ¿cómo se dice? Like a como una tendencia.
Trend.
It's a trend.
It's trending,
Oh,
yeah.
it came and then okay.
Okay.
What about meditation?
Also
It's
the
not-
same.
No, it's so it's low.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think meditation is actually like between my people my age is
Mhm.
gaining more and more. and
Younger
more.
people.
Yeah.
Okay, what about between TikTok and YouTube? YouTube is more popular or
Yeah.
TikTok?
Well,
Depends.
both.
One
But
is from
I
Facebook
think
and the
YouTube-
other one.
I think YouTube is still king. You know,
YouTube. What about Instagram and Snapchat?
Instagram.
Instagram, no
By
Snapchat.
far. Not at all.
Okay, so Instagram and TikTok, between those two, similar.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay,
Yeah.
here TikTok is more popular. Instagram is dead in America.
Yeah.
YouTube is very popular, TikTok is popular, but Instagram is slow. Like nobody gets
For
followers.
other
it
people, it is
It's like too much artificial.
with Facebook. In
Facebook, okay.
It's for older people.
Facebook is here too for older people like me, my age.
Me, also for me.
Hey, Facebook came out when we were in college. I still have Facebook. I upload video every day on Facebook.
I don't use Facebook anymore. I used to use it, but I don't use it anymore.
I had to open my Instagram to get in touch with my niece and with my kids and know what's happening in their lives, because otherwise I wouldn't be.
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, Facebook.
Facebook is
Basically,
between
TikTok
all
is not
people.
popular in Mexico.
Yeah, it is. It is, but Instagram is still more popular.
Got it. Man, that was a good ride.
Yeah, it
It didn't even feel like I was working.
Thank you.
You guys are good. You're happy people. We don't get too many here in America.
No, you
You
are
think so?
shy. I think that because
There's a lot of
you're shy, or they are shy, or
quiet.
they don't
Yeah.
use to.
Precisely, I was thinking about in Mexico. There's this practice that whenever you go to a restaurant and you leave,
Mhm.
you say this word "buen provecho." That means bon appetit.
Ah.
Here in America, in English you don't have a word for that. Like when you leave
Mm.
enjoy your meal.
Mm.
But you
But a
used to
word.
tell-
In a word, we say provecho. Is the
Provecho.
enjoy your meal, have a good night.
There's a restaurant called Provecho here. Not here, but where I live, Provecho. I used to go there.
Provecho is whenever anyone is eating, enjoy your meal.
Means
And
Provecho. Bon
have a
appetit. Meaning good
time.
food. Like good food.
Enjoy your
Good-
food.
well, good
enjoy
food,
this
good time.
Have a
Mhm.
good time.
Have a
Got it.
good time eating.
Got it, got it.
Eating. Yeah.
Hey, did you guys put any bags in the back?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Just making sure. I remember putting bags in the car in the front. Okay, do you want me to find that van or anywhere?
No, anyway, I think by here.
Oh, it's okay.
Right here? Okay.
Sí, ¿verdad?
See.
Oh, this is too tight. Let me get you a little closer. Well, it was a pleasure. Have a safe trip.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much. Have a good year.
And remind me where you're from. What city?
Veracruz.
What city?
Veracruz.
Yep.
Veracruz.
With a B, right?
V.
Oh, Veracruz. Okay, got it. Now I got it. Veracruz. I got it.
Thank you very much.
You.
Mustafa. That's the name that I remember.
Ah.
Mi video?
You're welcome. Safe travels. Give $5 to the homeless guy. Cause he's out here in the rain. I got $5. He didn't ask for it. But I just felt like, you know what? No one's giving him money. And I got $5. And he's walking up. It's coming up slowly. It's funny, I held the money. He has no idea. He can't see it, but he's just walking up to see if anybody will give it to him. Now he's walking faster. Now he's running. See, he got you running, man.
I appreciate you
Hey,
so much.
God bless you, bro.
God bless you.
And hang in there.
Yes, sir.
It's tough.
Thank you, man.
He said, yes, sir. That means he's a Marine.